races away from this year's Run for the Roses, if you can believe it, but there are plenty of races that you can watch to keep an eye on potential contenders who could appear in the starting gates on May 4th, if you're keeping an eye. If you're not, though, don't worry about it, because we have Darren Rogers, who joins us every Monday. He's watching everything. We're 89 days. You're feeling it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, we're feeling it. Yeah, it's good. It's just a very exciting time of year at the Downs, especially with that 150th Derby milestone. So
yeah, I mean, I think the world is always watching, but I think even more so now. So we had the Robert Lewis Stakes.
Yeah.
And I know you've got some horses you've been keeping an eye on, so let's talk about who may be at that starting gate.
Well, first, if we could, I'd like to go to the one beforehand, which is the Holy Bull Stakes.
Okay, let's go there.
Because the champion 2-year-old Fierceness was running in the Holy Bull, and he's the 7 horse there in the blue and orange silks. He's poked his head in front. He gets beat. He was the fastest kid on the playground. You know, I always use that analogy with these athletes. It was his first start at age 3. Dating back to 1982, he now becomes the 23rd champion to lose in his 3-year-old debut. He looked like he had every right to win, but for a puzzling reason, you can see that Hades kicks away the 1 horse, and then Chad Brown's Domestic Prospect runs second. I don't know what to make of this with Fierceness.
I was going to say, so what does that mean?
He was a very heavy 1-5 favorite. He should be better than these horses. Maybe it wasn't his day. You give him a shot next time out, but that's not the type of performance you want to see on the road to the Kentucky Derby.
You know, when you say this, that can happen, though.
Look, not everybody's on their A game each day, right? We can always try to be, but the fact of the matter is you may just have a bad day, and a horse can't talk, right? So, you know, I always say one race doesn't make a horse, and I say the same thing about one bad performance, doesn't define the horse either. But, you know, either way, he's going to be one of those favorites that takes a lot of money in the betting. You want to see better than that if you're going to wager on them.
Another horse?
Well, and then out west, I mean, here's, we've got the controversy right now with, Bob Baffert. Horses trained by him are ineligible to compete in this year's Kentucky Derby.
So they will not compete.
They will not compete. The suspension will continue through 2024, and we'll reevaluate it at year's end. He had a horse out in California that remains in his care by the name of Nisos. He ran in the Robert Lewis Stakes over the weekend, and this was a jaw-dropping performance. You can see right here they break from the gate, and he's tracking in third, and here he is, swings on the outside, and he's going to win by 7 1/4 lengths with ease. Now keep in mind, here's my big caveat next to this. If you ask anybody after watching that race over the weekend, they are ready to drape the black-eyed Susans around his shoulders, because he would be obviously not going to the Derby, instead maybe the Preakness. I say tap the brakes. We're 3 months out of the Derby. The last 21 years, 11 horses have not made the Kentucky Derby that were the favorite in February. And the 11 horses that did make it, you know how many won?
None.
None.
I knew you'd say.
So you can't drape garlands of roses around a horse's neck in the month of February. Tap your brakes. Let's see how these horses do as the distances get longer, because that horse, he's only raced a mile, albeit his 3 races under a mile have been absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, just whoa.
Whoa, tap the brakes. Let's not get too excited too soon.
Okay, well, we're out of time, but I know tickets are on sale. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We've got 502 Stakes.
Yeah, just log on to KentuckyDerby.com or ChurchillDowns.com. All throughout Derby week, the demand is there, just like it is for Oaks and Derby.
And you can go ahead and start buying them.
You can start buying them now. Okay. Grab them up before they're gone.
Before they're gone, because they will be gone.
They will be gone.
Okay, we wanted you to know that. Again, get your tickets. Darren, thank you. I'll see you next Monday.
Thank you, Don.
Okay, all right, we'll be back. Stay with us.